Hello. Alright, Orcs. We've got a team very much full of journeymen. Okay, their blitzers have all leveled up. 3 wins. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 extra player, troll. Okay. Oh, only 2 rerolls. Oops. Back. So, yeah, there's not many decisions to make here. They get flat 200k. We've been on a good roll lately, which I guess has to come to an end at some point, right? But, I mean, on paper this team isn't too scary, which probably means it's going to go badly, because we face some scary teams and come out the other side pretty well, so... I don't know. They could do the old Wizard Babe, or they might have something more creative. They could go double bribe even, and just, like, trample on us every turn. That honestly might work better than the Wizard. I think there's also, there's like a fairly cheap chainsaw star player, so they could go chainsaw and bribe, I think. I don't know how much he is. Came in after, they came in, I think, the Legendary Edition. And I haven't played Orcs since that dropped. I used to play quite a bit. I do quite like Orcs. They're just such a solid, reliable team. Don't think they had a thrower. Did they? I mean, maybe I just missed it. No thrower. So they're probably just going to give the blodger. Yeah, it looks like he's got a ton of SPP. So he's probably going to be the runner. I'd imagine. Okay, Wizard and Babe. Yeah, that makes sense. But I think we're actually quite happy with that. Despite the fact the Wizard could toast us. Theoretically, we're quite happy because we're unlikely to... You know, we're unlikely to do any actual damage. And so the Babe is not going to be as useful as it would be for us, you'd imagine. Coupled with the fact that the Wizard, we're better at recovering the ball generally than they are. But hey, we'll see. We also need to remember that we are down a bunch of players, and we only have one more dancer. Oh, he's going on defense. Everybody's playing defense against us. It's really annoying. I'd much prefer to have a crack at his team first. Alrighty, so let's pop a catcher back here. Oh, I guess we'll try and score with Laurel. We lost our other tackle, of course, unfortunately. We're not going to worry about this front line. That's a very tight formation. Oh, we picked up guard last time, that's right. I'm currently trying to decide whether to try and score quickly here. Or did I say try? To try and score quickly. Okay, so I think what we do is send a catcher up. It's traditional. And yeah. I think honestly we actually probably try and pop this Black Orc. Not literally pop him. I mean, that would be great. But knocking him over is fine. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. He does have the Apo, which he'll probably use straight away. Oh, I think that's gone into a death. So that's a surprisingly solid start. Okay, yeah, sorry, bit shell-shocked by that. But in a nice way, you know? I'm trying to decide what to do. I'm trying to decide if maybe we actually want to try and score here. I mean, if we don't pick up the ball, of course, there is problems. Yeah. Oh, I hate to use a reroll so early. Okay, at least he caught it. If I go here, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, they've got the wizard, don't they? Let's actually go up here. So, yeah, I totally forgot about the wizard there. But I think by moving him up here, we've made it a less tempting target. And already he's decided not to do it. He is going to, like, try and hit us. But we have agility kind of sitting back. Presume he's going to go mark up our catcher as well. And I assume he's going to do a GFI blitz. So everybody else is just going to run backwards. Surprised they're not leaning more to this side. Probably wants to get the troll into sort of this region, I imagine. Yep, exactly where we expected. So he's going to come over and blitz. Okay, he's going to use the dodge instead. Makes sense. Push him into here as close as he can to his guys. Well, that fell pretty poorly, gotta say. I don't think you want to try and pick this up. I think standing next to it is a lot safer. So yeah, we didn't bait out the wizard, and the ball bobbled really bad for us. Oh, he's gonna pick it up. I mean, if it works, oh boy. Okay. I mean, it kind of worked out for him, okay? Okay, so... that's not ideal. I don't really want to do that with him. Feel like we're going to bet to use another reroll here. What'd I tell you? And probably fail this GFI. No, okay. I don't know what's going on with our Mighty Blow. This is kind of the opposite way around as that you'd expect this to happen. So many loners on the field. Okay, that's a pretty bad dodge. We could go here and try and leap. Yeah, we rolled a 1 on that. Okay, fair enough. Unfortunately, we're going to accept that. Oh, it just keeps... So they're having terrible time with their armor, but we're having a terrible time with our bobbling. I mean, it's my own fault for the way I set up at the beginning. So we're actually not outnumbering them, we're just on the same, so we're actually not having the best luck with our armor either. Yeah, he wants to wreck this guy. If we get any chance to score at this point, we're just taking it. It's that simple. That's all I wanted to do anyway, but things have got complicated. I think it's fair to say. Oh, we do have a guard guy. That's quite nice. Okay, we do have to stand this learner up. And I don't think we have a great point of entry for... Well, we're going to have to hit this, try and hit this guy onto the ball. Is there anybody else we can bring in? Not really. We're a bit low on players that we can kind of activate right now, so... Let's go here. Oh no, these are both catches. Yep. So we're looking at a 1 dice right now. Oof. Yeah, Yeah, that was not my most sensible maneuver ever. Okay, I guess we have to try it. Oh, this is so bad. We're going to follow because we can back out of here. That is still in 2 tackle zones. We picked it up, but I got nothing to do with it. That's the safest person I can put it on right now. And it's not that safe because he's standing next to a troll. I mean, he can get hit twice here, obviously. Well, he can get hit multiple... Okay, he went down on the first one. Slightly better bobble for us because it's gone the other way. Oh, I don't know why I'm why my brain hasn't engaged very well this game. I guess just you know, sometimes you're more mentally ready for a game than others. I pushed really hard for no reason. So unsurprisingly, he wants to pick it up with his bludge guy. Feels like we've got so few people on the field, but I think it's because they are all either catchers or loners. Let's see, let's put you here. Don't really have anybody safe to contribute to this. So it's bad dodges all the way around. We have to get the 2 assists so that this has a chance. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be tough to get the ball off this guy. And he has enough turns where he can kind of make something happen here. He did kind of isolate himself from his friends, but they have some speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can kind of begin to get over here. Might be hard to extricate him this turn. A push is sort of nice as well because It takes away what would have been a good zone to run through there. They can kind of run through here, but it's a bit more awkward potentially. I'm kind of annoyed that we used up our last reroll, but if we'd got the ball free, it would have felt totally worth it. So you know. Good news is now our loners are just regular players, so we can block with them. I mean, they're not as good as guys with block, but boy, we're getting a lot of KOs. Okay, so he's getting his guard down here. So we can get 1-2 dice here, hopefully. Yeah, that's not great. Yeah, I really don't want them to score twice on... I mean, I don't want them to score on turn 8. I'd almost rather they score on turn 7, weirdly. If they're going to do the whole scoring thing. So many KOs. Oof. I mean 5. Just so sad about how we started the game. So he's got a 3 dice here. I mean, I'm sad because their team is not set up to take it. Well, our team is better than this. Like, this should, like, most of the time be a pretty easy win for the Wood Elves. Regardless of... Well, not completely regardless of players, but... You know what I mean. Is he going to GFI it? No. Ooh, he's knocking into those pairs right now. Scoring threat. Unfortunately, I have to allow some more hits here. So we could do with them rolling. I mean, we could do with them just having some bad luck and rolling some skulls here. I mean, I guess you can always do with your opponent doing that, huh? So you can now get a 3 dice on the catcher. could even try and surf him if he wants. I mean, it still leaves another one next to him. That's honestly a little risky. I think I'd just go for the round the other side one. I guess it's not that risky. You still got next turn. So yeah, he was going for the surf. So we get one more 2 dice on him. We have no scoring threat. Might take the both down now. Stop trying to make me dodge badly, game. Well, now we get surfed and scored on. And one of our players injured. But, you know, it was a 2 dice to potentially stop them from scoring, so it was worth it. Because, you know, if we knock the ball loose and then pick it up with our other catcher and kind of, I don't know, do any number of things, pick it up and throw it over here or something, we're back in a good situation. Well, that was mostly about as bad as that half could have gone, honestly. I played horribly till I got on defense. This is my problem. I'm terrible at attacking. Okay, we got 3 of our players back. That's actually a decent return. Just missing, mostly missing loners now. And they have a wizard in the pocket and we need to score twice. So, you know, there's some tough things we've got to overcome here. But we're elves, so I'm not going to give up. Not yet. Plenty of time for that. I just feel bad because we've been having a good record and we've been playing pretty solid, and then had, you know, our bit of luck when we've needed it. It's just annoying to sort of play badly. I guess on the plus side, we're not really playing enough games to feel like this team is gonna jump up the table or anything to anything near to challenging, because I just haven't been going at it as hard as I did last season with the playing every day. So we're going to be relying pretty heavily on our War Dancer to produce some serious shenanigans. They don't have a lot to stop that on the plus side. Are they a player down? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So they're 1 player down, we're 2 players down. Which means, yeah, we're 2 players down beyond that. We're 2 players down overall from them. Is where I'm trying to go. Looks like they're trying to give it to the blodger again. I could do with... Oh, beach. Oh, this team is having some problems. Injuries. You know what? I'm appoing it. Yeah. Miss next game is fine. Like, I've got to try and rebuild this team. If Birch dies, you know, so be it. But like, I can't take these constant injuries. We've already got to catch up 4 players, including a War Dancer, so Losing one of our blockers would be very painful. Solid. So where's the ball going? Are you just going to keep it back? Yep. So we enact plan, get around the side. Do. Sure. Well, we didn't close off the middle, but he's very far back, so he's going to have to pull some guys back to get this guy safe. Okay. I did not see that coming. But I'm kind of glad to, I think. Maybe. The stun is not great for us. It looks like he's going to foul us here. Before he even does the block, the 2 dice block at the back. Okay. Well, Birch is safe. But our chances of getting back in this game are minimal now. Spruce is safe. Boy, this has really turned around. I mean, that's so serious. Reverse unfortunate. He's rolling powers all over the place, which is most unfortunate. That's also most unfortunate. Yeah, we don't have the resources here. We're just gonna try and play this out pretty quick, I think. We're just gonna get further bashed, unfortunately, into oblivion. What did they just take out there? Was it 2 or 3? I think it was 2 that turn, but 2 very key players. Yeah, I guess the lightning bolt was kind of inspired. He recognised that we only had the one threat, and he got rid of it. But yeah, we can clear through this game pretty quick now, I think, depending on how quick he's going to play. He's probably going to be extra careful because elves. Using the troll for the mighty blow. Probably gonna foul the our mighty blow here. Alright. That would give us a 1 die. If we do this, and we do this, we can do that. Alright, really wants me to take some bad pathing here. Then we can get a 2 dice. I mean, we don't really have the resources to get the ball out, but you know, you never know what might happen. If you get it down on the ground. Honestly, they'd probably be best off just surrounding it and not even bothering to pick it up. But they might try and pick it up to secure it, or if they want some SPP and then it bobbles funny. Suddenly you're in. You never know. I haven't given up on the game in the sense of outside chances. I've just kind of given up on it as likely. I am recognizing now that we're taking we got to take risks. Unfortunately, our ability to knock down blodge has not proven as efficient as theirs. Case in point. So, you know, that's also been a problem that, you know, it would be good to address. Okay, what can we do here? Not a whole lot, honestly. So if we get to there, we don't really have a good way through. I think that looks like the best block option right now. Nope. Well. I guess we'll see if our guard and our mighty blow survive the game. At this point they're just kind of milking us for SPP on injuries, but you know, I suppose we could just stay laid down. Then they foul us instead, but I guess you're only getting one foul a turn, eh? It's not as exciting and it's a bit give-uppy. I guess this guy's going somewhere. Okay, this guy's gonna move down. I was gonna say, otherwise it's a bit wild leaving all these guys up top. It just pathed him way to that. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But it pathed him through the middle again. I'd worry more about that if I was actually trying to get anywhere, but falling over is good. But I'm like, it really tried to take us on some bad dodging routes. This is why you should always, when you're actually worried about trying to dodge two areas, even if you know you can make it, you should always check on there on the computer's pathing. Because it will mess you up. There's not really any great reason not to try and score here. I wonder if he'll try and score next turn. Give himself a couple turns to get another one. Hit some more guys. Yeah, I know you're trying to do a fancy foul here and it's... Thank you. Alright. Yeah, honestly the best thing would be to just score and bash my line down again. I assume they're gonna foul here now. Be nice if they didn't. Yeah, and it's just not worth. It's not worth getting my players up. We've actually got out of this with team relatively intact, so I'm kind of happy about that. And we get to go for a vanity pass with Laurel, which works out nicely. I say that, I mean, something crazy could happen. No, just tons of rerolls. Okay, so we do this first because this is actually important. Wow. Okay. Sometimes it is not your game, and this was that game. So yeah, that's kind of an embarrassing loss, really. I mean, despite having the 4 loners, to lose to such early orcs with no tackle is a bit painful. We can afford a war dancer though. One of the loners got the man of the match. I can't even, you know, really argue with that. What did we get out of that SPP wise? The 2 injuries that Cedar got. Is Cedar still alive? Hopefully he is. Yeah, he's our Mighty Blow guy, isn't he? He decided to have a great start to the game. But he was, you know, we were never going to be able to keep up that momentum. So, it is what it is. Yeah, that's too many pairs for us to contend with. Unfortunately. And if you look down the line, there's a lot kind of like alternating. So he's rolling pairs like... He's effectively rolling pairs very often. Because he's generally keeping them spaced out as well. Like here. So 3 pairs in 3 blocks, but they're all in separate blocks. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it's gonna happen. The 2 armor breaks we got with the 2 injuries we got. I don't think we really blocked outside of that. Yeah, we had 11 blocks total. Painful. So, yeah, we gave away... We honestly gave that away. It was the beginning. It was the very first thing in the game where, in my madness, I tried to score in 2 turns. Mainly because I was worried about the wizard. I should have just let it be and sat back behind that and tried to progress a position next turn. I don't know what possessed me, but it basically killed the game. For us. So we take tackle here. So he's pretty handy. I'll buy a new War Dancer for next game, and we'll have a relatively decent team. Beach will be back the game after, and Beach is in good nick. That's just a miss next game. We still have our Guard Mighty Blow. Our good War Dancer is still hanging around for now, and we have 2 blodgy catchers, which is great. Would have been nice to have 1 blodgy sidestep catcher, but wasn't to be. 7-2-2 is a decent record, but it should be 8-2-1. Just looking at the team sheets for the 2 teams. So yeah, my advice is don't be silly at the beginning of the game, because it can throw the rest of the game for you. Because once the ball, and I say it killed the rest of the game, because once the ball bobbled loose, outside of us getting a lucky bobble when we're blitzing people onto the ball, it's, you know, the fact that we have to get so connected to them is just going to lead to our downfall more and more, which it did. I suppose if we'd had a lucky bobble and it bobbled away from them, we picked it up and run it in, it would be a different game, but that's relying on the luck of a D8 to scatter it the way you want it to. I think every time it scattered into 2 or 3 tackle zones, so it was never going to be easy. Anywho, punished for bad play, as I should be. We'll be up to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full members next time. Hang on, 3, 7. We'll be up to 8 full members next time, so only 3 loners. Oh no, it'll be 4 loners because Beach is out. Yeah, we need to put this team back together badly because loners are not great. We did have 12 at one point, remember? Well, I will catch you later. Relatively short game though. I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.